But anyway, I'm serious about this. I'm sorry that I offended you people in Pittsburgh. That part I'm deeply serious about.
What was the joke?
I can't tell you the joke because at the time I thought, well, this will be amusing and harmless. Well, people in Pittsburgh found it neither amusing nor harmless. They're offended, they're angry, and my heartfelt apologies to them. I made a mistake.
Did someone call you today?
No.
Okay.
This is all just something I've been thinking about.
I see.
Came to me in a dream. I woke up in a cold sweat last night and I said to myself, I bet you I've offended the people in Pittsburgh.
So you apologized.
I am apologizing.
Yes.
I'm serious about this apology.
I understand.
You're the one trying to make a mockery of the whole proceeding.
No, I'm not.
Tomorrow I want you to apologize to someone.
See how far I get. Okay.
I know. Here we go. All right. So, and now let's just get on with the entertainment portion of the show. And I hope that people there in Pittsburgh, or if you live near Pittsburgh, call people in Pittsburgh and tell them to turn the show back on. Okay. Oh, look, it's my record collection here. These are actual records from my own home. I brought them in today, and I thought we'd enjoy some of these. Our first one is Leonard Nimoy singing "Where Is Love?"
Where is love? Does it fall from skies above? Is it underneath?
You know, I don't think I can continue with this. I mean, I don't know.
Something wrong?
Well, you know, Paul, I guess that song there, that Leonard Nimoy singing "Where Is Love," it just makes it clear to me that I'm just alone. I don't have any friends. Nobody cares if I live. Nobody cares if I die. I'm in.
Dave.
Yes, it's one of our writers, Gerard Mulligan. Yes,
No, Dave, maybe it's not my place to interrupt the show, but I can't stand by here and talk that way.
Oh.
I, for one, would be devastated if you died.
Really?
Absolutely. Of course, I'd come out ahead in the short run.
I don't understand that.
Well, if you died, there'd be obituary segments on all the news shows, and most of those shows would use clips from late night.
Right.
And as a writer, I would get a residual payment every time they used one of the clips.
So, all right, I understand that. So how much do you think you would stand to make on this?
Oh, about 3 weeks' salary.
Wow.
And I figured it'd take me about 10 weeks to get hired by another show.
So then you would actually be out 7 weeks' salary.
Well, actually 5. In the event of a force majeure, act of God cancellation, NBC is legally bound to pay me for 2 weeks extra. But I'd still be out 5 weeks.
Yeah.
You got to stay alive, buddy.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you, Jerry. Thank you. Paul, now do you get any residuals from the show? I bet you'd really be upset if I happened to die, wouldn't you?
Well, of course I would.
Yeah.
Although it would not be a total loss financially.
Well, how exactly is that?
Well, for instance, I had this drawn up just in case. But judging from the sales of records like Elvis Has Left the Building and The King Is Gone, I think I could make as much as three or 4 months' salary with an item like this. But still, I would lose money, of course, in the long run.
So you then would be sad, too, if I died, right?
Of course I would.
Yeah.
Maybe not as sad as Jerry, but sad.
That's great. I'm feeling much better. Thank you very much, Biff. And I guess Biff, you'd really be out of luck if I was dead, right?
Not really, Dave. I'm a regular employee of the network. If you died, NBC would just shift me to another show.
I see.
You know, something else, Biff. If you could prove emotional distress, you'd probably get a 2-week paid vacation.
Really? Man, that'd be sweet.
Yeah.
And Dave, I'll tell you another thing. The Today Show always has a big platter of donuts.
Biff, no, I can't believe what I'm hearing, that a big platter of donuts would take the place of... Wow. God.
Are you okay?
Whoa, what a stunning thing.
Frightening.
For comfort.
I am terrible
shocked.
thing.
Whew.
That was a scare.
God.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
Dave.
Okay, there you go. We have to do a commercial. We'll be right back here with the stupid human tricks, folks.
Did you have a nice evening last night? Did you watch the Academy Awards?
Well, no, we were working, us guys in the band. We didn't get to see him.
I had a great time. As you know, every year I have the big Academy Award party, and last night it was great.
Really? You had a party?
Yeah. Everybody comes up to the house, and we sit around and enjoy, have a lovely dinner, big sit-down dinner.
Really?
And we have snacks and drinks, and we watch the telecast.
Servants?
Last night it was me,
you,
the Peter Marshalls, Carol Channing, and Ross Schaefer. It was a big party.
Ross Schaefer.
It was a party last night. Hey, but look, we have from Easter leftover in the confetti cannons jelly beans.
Oh, no.
But now, this could be very dangerous. I'm serious, these things fly. So cover yourselves. Here we go. Anton, may I have a drum roll, please? Jelly beans. That was cute, wasn't it? Oh, this is it there, and wow, like fireworks. Lovely. Also, one other thing. You know, a couple of months ago, we bet on a horse. Somebody called in with a tip on a horse.
I remember that.
And everybody, from the interns to the oldest staff members, we wagered. We put together a large sum of money, and we lost.
Everybody lost.
Okay. So the guy who owns the horse called back with another tip on the same horse.
Oh.
So we thought, well, all right, we'll try it again, and we lost again.
I'll say, I'm sure.
So now when I get a tip on a horse, I'm assuming, you know, it's a tip on a horse, and
yeah.
So don't call me anymore with any tips unless the damn race is fixed, all right? I feel like such a jerk. It's a sure thing. It's a tip. Don't you assume that it's fixed?
But who gave you the tip?
I can't tell you that, but I'm done. It's turning into the Pete Rose story here. And my problem is, my philosophy on this is you have to bet big to win big.
I see.
Isn't that what they say in the OTB commercials?
Yes, they do. So what was your bet?
Oh, it was nothing. It was nothing this time, but it's just the principle of the thing. No more tips unless the thing, is controlled, wired, or whatever they do to them.
Yeah. Okay, we won't give you any more tips.
Oh, more jelly beans. Let's do another jelly bean. Did anybody get hurt? Are you all right? Here we have, Paul, we haven't done this in a while. These are actual phonograph records from my personal collection that I spend hour after hour listening to when I relax after work.
I love this.
And tonight we're going to share some of them with you. Dave's record collection. Paul, do you have a little intro for this?
Yes, I do. Dave's record collection. It's a real deep pile of fun.
No, that's...
What?
That's Dave's carpet sample.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Doesn't make any difference. Here's our first record from Dave's record collection. As you can see, it's a Joel Grey album. It's Joel Grey, Black Sheep Boy. Yes, been on those Nautilus machines. And the cut we're going to listen to tonight is White Room. Joel Grey singing White Room. Here we go.
In the white room, black curtains in the station. Black roof.
Okay, that's it. Paul, this one is Johnny Cash inside a Swedish prison.
Jag hoppas att ni tycker om vår musik. Det är en sång om me and Bobby McGee.
Okay. Personally, I don't think I would have the courage to face an audience of those hardened Swedish convicts. Oh, this is interesting. This is from the record Sound Effects, Volume 14. We're going to listen to tonight cut number 13, Fritos. Here we go. Cut number 13. Hey, no, wait a minute. Wait. Those are Doritos. The Chelsea football team sings a song sung blue. The Chelsea football team singing song sung blue.
Me and Jude are subject to the blues now and then. But when we take the blues and make a song, you sing them out again.
Okay. Paul, you see this guy right here, Paul? This guy right here, he gets more tail than Frank Sinatra. I know. What have I done here? I've scrambled the little system. This is Tuning Your Auto Harp with Meg Peterson. There's a picture of Meg on the back. Tuning Your Auto Harp with Meg Peterson.
Listen to this pitch and match the C string to it.
All right, fine. You know, Paul, where I come from, if we caught a guy using a record to tune his auto harp, boy, it would be lights. More tail than Frank Sinatra. Billy D. Williams singing House of Flowers. Billy D. Williams from the album Let's Misbehave singing House of Flowers. Here we go.
Whenever there's spring showers, I open the rainbow door.
Oh, this is good. Rise of the Rangers, play-by-play excitement of the 1969-1970 season. Here we go, Rise of the Rangers.
Hartfield is in close, shoots, scores! Lambert after, gives to Seal and shoots, scores! Cross ice for Lambert, shoots, scores!
I don't really have a joke here. I just wanted to show you this picture of Marv Albert. Take a look at this. There he is. Radio voice of the Rangers, Marv Albert. Yeah.
Before.
All right, let's skip ahead to the last one. We're moving on to record number 9. Record number 9.
Last.
Record number 9. Here we go. And finally, Jimmy Swaggart, Reach Out and Touch the Lord. Let's listen to a little of Jimmy Swaggart, Reach Out and Touch the Lord. Here we go.
Reach out and touch the Lord as he goes by. Reach out and touch the Lord as
Okay, that's great. Very nice, Jimmy. But I think perhaps in your case, Jimmy, perhaps you'd consider washing your hands first. Okay, there you go. Well, that's it. We'll be right back here with Guido Sarducci. And this city is getting stranger.
You're what?
I'm driving to work. Now, I know you're saying, wasn't your license suspended? Yes,
I understand
but
it was.
I have a grace period.
Oh, I see.
I have a grace period.
Until you have to surrender your license.
That's right. You make it sound like Mounties will show up at my house.
Well, you know.
Yeah, okay, so I was driving to work, and it's legal to do so. They'd rather not see me drive, but it's legal.
Okay, so now it is. Yeah.
That's right, and I'm getting caught in the midtown traffic. It's just unbelievable, the traffic in this city, because they're doing a lot of construction and a lot of demolition, and it's just a nightmare.
Rough to get around.
So I'm driving along 56th Street. I forget which direction I am going, and, no, I know.
West to east,
Yeah,
probably, hopefully.
And suddenly, as I'm moving by a truck, a guy gets out of the passenger side of the truck, opens his door, boom!
Oh, no.
And I plow right into the guy's door.
I can't believe it.
And my car, just like in a cartoon or something, like a can opener, just opens up on the left side like a can of sardines.
Yeah.
Now, see, I don't know this. I'm thinking this guy is now going to be really steamed, and he's going to come over and want to, you know, punch my face in. So he gets out of the car. It's a huge guy, a big burly guy. Yeah. And I think, well, there you go. I'm dead. I'll be dead. And he looks at me, and he does this. He goes, and he keeps walking. So now I'm thinking, oh, great, there must not have been any damage to either vehicle.
Right.
Because he's just laughing it all off.
Yeah.
So I finally parked the car, and it's just stripped bare on the left-hand side.
Side of your car.
Yeah.
Which car did you have?
It was the rental, the company car.
I see.
Yeah. But it's now easy access. Yeah. You get right into it.
Rip it open. Well, no problem.
Now, you try that next time you're in a little fender bender. Just see if you can't laugh it off.
Just laugh it off.
You know what else is good news? Remember they had that big oil spill up there in Alaska?
Yes.
80 billion gallons of crude oil spilled off the coastline there of Alaska. Beautiful, beautiful state. So Exxon now, and there was a big stink about the whole thing, Exxon goes in, they clean it up. And they're done now. They're finished cleaning the oil up there in Alaska. Do you know why?
They're all done.
Yeah, do you know why they're done?
How did they get done?
Because it looks beautiful. Here, we have some live footage from Alaska. Hal, show them that picture. Look at that. Wow. It's sparkling clean, ladies and gentlemen. It's better than it was before. Look at that.
Sparkling
clean. Thank you, Exxon. You sparkling clean. Yeah. You know what they use, don't you, to clean it up like that?
I absolutely know, yes.
Yeah, what's that?
Miracle solvents.
Miracle solvents.
Yes.
Wow. It's shining.
I heard there was still a lot of black goo on all of the
coastline. They did a goof-off job.
I see.
It's a little joke.
That would be the point of this thing, then.
That's right, Paul. It's comedy.
It's not really sparkling clean, then.
Hey, look what we have here to kick off the show. Records from my actual record collection. Paul, music for Dave's record collection here?
Dave's record collection. Right. It's a big, deep pile of fun. Now, that was for Dave's carpet samples.
Yeah, that's all right.
Same kind of thing.
And what better way to begin the record collection tonight with some music from the chairman of the board, ladies and gentlemen, Frank Sinatra, and we'll be listening to My Funny Valentine. Here we go. Frank Sinatra, My Funny Valentine.
My funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine.
Wait a minute, what is that? Sung by Jack Daniels? Just a minute. Operator, get me the police. Yeah, we could use some miracle comedy writers. The hell with the miracle solvent. You know, when I was stung by that wasp, I was unconscious for 20 minutes.
I believe it. That
It was the size of a wren, that wasp. You know, folks, as the equalizer, Edward Woodward used to fight crime every week on his television show, but the real crime is you never got to hear him sing. Well, we're going to change that tonight. From his album, we'll hear Edward singing Eleanor Rigby. Here we go.
All the lonely people, where do they all belong? Oh, look at all the lonely people.
All right, Edward, next time you buy undershorts, one size larger, okay? Operator, get me some writers. Thank you very much. Okay, here we go. Oh, man. This is Tom Wilson, and we're going to be hearing a cut from his new album, Gay Name Game is the album, and the cut we'll be listening to tonight, Lesbian Seagull. Here we go.
Come with me, lesbian seagull. Settle down and rest with me. Fly with me, lesbian seagull.
Yeah, I wonder why little Billy isn't interested in Bugs Bunny anymore. It's... See, like it was a cartoon character.
I see. Oh, the lesbian seagull.
Yeah. Boy, I'm in trouble when I'm explaining him to you.
And I'm understanding it.
Here we go. Superstar from the Far East, Anthony Villa, sings a special tribute to Elvis, the king of rock and roll. Here we go.
Well, in the country he was raised on the rock, just like an old hound dog. I feel so bad, you know, I'm really shocked to hear that king is gone. He was the king.
Okay, it's a Philippine tribute to Elvis. What's next? Japanese yodelers? How much time do we have? 1 minute. 1 minute? This album is Foster Brooks Sings, and you know it's going to be good, as you can see right here on the cover, as seen on TV. That assures the quality. And we're going to hear Foster Brooks singing The Sweetheart of Sigma Chi. You know, I was a Sigma Chi in college, so this always brings back some wonderful memories whenever I hear The Sweetheart of Sigma Chi. Here we go. Foster Brooks.
The moonlight beams on the girl of my dreams. She's the sweet.
Hold it. What? Let me ask you something.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
So Foster Brooks singing Sweetheart of Sigma Chi
right.
puts you in the mind of Norm Crosby.
That's right. When I was in college, I was a very disturbed young man.
Ah. I see. Now I understand. Why?
I may have to towel off before the telecast is finished tonight. No, I don't think so. All right, here's one. Oh, yeah, like you're getting cheated out of comedy. You're going, oh, no. Folks, I'm on your side here. This one is Arnold Schwarzenegger's Total Body Workout. Here we go.
Up, down, up, down, up. And make your thighs burn. Come on. Down, up, down, up. And squeeze your buttocks. Down, up.
Poor Maria Shriver. I'll bet she hears that 2 or 3 times a week. Sorry. What?
Not the line that you were supposed to say.
Huh?
That was not the written line of that piece.
Yeah, no, that was it. That was
a line you made up.
No, it wasn't. It was right there.
The original line was...
What was the original line?
I guess some words sound better with a European accent.
Oh, that was our alternative.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
Yeah, that was our plan B.
I see.
Catherine O'Hara is here, kids. Nancy Griffith and Professor Amos. That's right. And the Miracle Flowers. That Robin Wright is a lovely woman, isn't she?
She's great.
I'm looking forward to seeing her in the film.
Absolutely.
But I think she's upset. And if she's upset, guess who else would be upset?
Who?
Sean Penn. You know, right now, they're sitting at home watching this, and he's getting angrier and angrier. And he's going to get so steamed, he's going to come looking for me, and then you guess what happens? I get punched. Hey, if you're enjoying tonight's program, kids, let me tell you a little something about tomorrow's offering.
Yeah?
Emo Phillips and
Great.
a woman who has a TV station in her basement.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the show for tomorrow?
Huh? Pardon?
That's it? That's our show?
What do you mean? Yeah, that's a fine show. Emo Phillips.
Great.
And a lady who operates a TV station in her basement.
It's going to be very, very interesting.
Exactly. We're gonna knock people out silly tomorrow.
All right. I'll be here.
Coming up... How do you think that makes me feel? He turns around, waves to the camera, gets the biggest reaction of the night.
Reaction.
Yeah. Mr. Cholesterol there. Hi, Al. How are you? Good to see you. Let's see. What else are we doing? Have I done it? Are we doing a commercial? Huh? I'm confused. Oh, that's right. Oh, I'm going to share with you some of my actual records from my personal record collection. Paul, do we have music for this? It's been so long since we tried it.
Hey, Dave's personal record collection gives me a huge kind of feeling. I don't know.
Okay, here we go. Actual records from my actual personal record collection, huh? I got a tooth coming out.
Oh, jeez.
No, I'm taking pills. That's what I'm doing. right in the middle of the show, I shake out a load of pills. I'm going to sleep. I've been having trouble sleeping lately during a show, so I thought I'd take a sedative. Here we go, my first actual record. This is Sam the drummer, you can see right there, and he tells famous fairy tales for your children. Tonight we're going to be listening to The Three Bears. Here we go.
Once upon a time, there were three bears. A papa bear, and a mama bear, and a baby bear.
Mm-hmm. Gosh, Mrs. Johnson, your kids seem a little jumpy. This is something called Great Moments at the United Nations, and tonight we'll be listening to a cut called Roll Call. Here we go.
Egypt? No. India? No. Iran? No. Iraq? No. Lebanon? No.
That's right. That was the great moment when they decided not to let Kuwait have an army.
No.
I'm getting sleepy. Here's Eddie Albert and Margot. The album is called September Song. We'll be listening to John Henry. Here we go.
John Henry was a little baby sitting on his mammy's knee. He pointed his finger at a piece of steel, said, "Steel will be the death of me, Lord, Lord. Steel will be the death of me."
What's the opposite of mood music? Anthony Quinn, In My Own Way, I Love You. And the cut we're listening to is What Is Love?
I find that I don't mind seeing in the morning with those whatchamajigs in your hair. I don't even mind at bedtime when you take off that girdle. You yawn and you scratch yourself. I kind of like it.
You know, Paul, what is so strange? He's talking about George Papard.
That is very nutty. Crazy.
Number 5 here, The Truth About Bonnie and Clyde as told by Billie Jean Parker, Bonnie's sister. This is part of the interview.
Did they have a desire to travel other than as fugitives?
No.
Were Bonnie's taste in clothes any different from the other girls?
No.
Did they have many friends?
No.
I understand later Billie Jean went to work for the UN. Here we have Passion in Paint. Famous paintings now set to music. Here now is the
famous
music.
paintings set to music.
Music which has been inspired by famous paintings.
I see.
And we're going to be listening to Nude Descending a Staircase. Here you go. Sounds more like Bugs Bunny descending a staircase.
No.
Here we go. Oh, can we do this? Can we jump ahead? Oh, sure. I'm sure we can. I'm sure there'd be no trouble with this. Here we go. Everything you need to know to operate a CB radio. And then the track we're listening to now is Choosing a Handle.
Choose a handle that reflects your personality or hobby.
Of course.
A beaver might choose Snowbird. A man could choose Casanova, Fox Hunter, or Flashbulb. A student might call himself Bookworm or Professor.
Well, how about just feeble-minded goofball? Could you... Okay, here now, this is the All Occasions album, and I guess we're going to be listening to Happy Birthday. This is the All Occasions album, and who's singing this? This is sung by the Happy Occasions All Birthday album. I don't know who's singing it. It's the All Occasions album, and we're going to listen to Happy Birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday.
Okay, that's enough. Happy birthday. Okay.
Happy birthday to you.
Okay, Hal, that's plenty. We've had happy birthday.
Birthday to you.
Okay, fine. Thank you very much, Hal. That's plenty of happy birthday if you don't... Okay, well, just one more second of happy birthday. Okay, Hal, that's enough of the happy birthday.
We'll be right back here with Billy Bragg. Welcome back to the program. Yet to come on tonight's telecast, Todd Rundgren will be here, and spoon collector Elmer Fleming. And it's always nice when Larry King drops by to do part of his one-man show for us. You know, Paul, you think a guy with that kind of medical history wouldn't be telling stories that long. Join us Monday. Join us Monday. Oh, here's one you'll be seeing soon on A&E. Howard Stern will be here, NBC newsman John Chancellor, and Pat Metheny and Gary Burton.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Do you remember anything about that show?
Yeah, I remember that show.
Yeah, okay. And what are we doing now? Oh, we get oh, man. You know, every now and then, if I have a minute or two around the house, I'll go up to the attic and I'll start thumbing through my vast supply of old records. And I put together a few here, and I thought maybe you'd like to hear some selected cuts from Dave's record collection. Paul, do you have music for this?
Dave collects the songs that make the whole... All right. I know you didn't like that.
Hey, Hal. Yes, Dave. Did anybody get a clock on Larry's story just for the heck of it?
9:47.
Wow. Man, that's a world-class story there. And it's always good if it can end with an invalid. That's the best part. If that's your payoff, if that's the big punchline. Here now, Dave's record collection. My first record, An Evening with Hugh Downs. Tonight we'll be listening to something called If I Had Some Magic Shoes.
If I had me some magic shoes, I'd walk away and leave my blues.
You know, I think the folks at 2020 performed the exorcism on the wrong person. Next, the Tea Council presents Overture. We'll be listening to Iced Tea Jingle. Here we go.
Why don't you have iced tea more often?
Doesn't that thought strike you just right?
Why don't you have iced tea more often?
Why don't you have iced tea tonight?
Kind of cute, isn't it, Paul?
Must drink iced tea more often. Must drink iced tea more.
All right. That's good, Paul.
Often.
Our next record is the dictation disc, and we'll be listening to 70 words per minute. Here we go.
Tell me how many hours your employees work. Tell me how efficiently they do their work, and how many employees you can get along without.
Well, you can start by getting rid of the guy who talks funny. Yeah. All right, our next record, You Be a Disc Jockey. Here we go.
You just put the needle on a really unique record album. With this record and the scripts that are included, you become a disc jockey. You introduce the records. You interview Dee Dee Sharp and Bobby Rydell. You become the star of your own record show.
That's right. You try it once or twice. You lose interest. You put the record away forever. You become a guy who paves driveways. What a thoughtful, loving, caring, understanding audience. Merv Griffin, as time goes by, let's listen to You and Me Against the World.
You and me against the world. Sometimes it feels like you and me against the world.
Okay. I believe Merv has released a new version of this called Me and My Lawyer Against You and Your Lawyer.
I'd like another story, Larry.
Larry, tell us another story.
Watch out.
Here now, to improve your vocabulary and speech, we'll be listening to the obsequious waiter. Here we go.
Now the word obsequious, referring to someone who is extremely deferential, who bows and scrapes. Here's the sentence to practice. He was annoyed by the head waiter's obsequious manner.
Boy, oh boy, that waiter sounds like a jerk, you know?
Dave, another great, fabulous joke. You know, you always know how to deliver the finest in late-night entertainment. You really
Obsequious.
are. Thank you. Listen, we try with these
I
things.
think many of the audience members are carpooling home with Larry, and they're on I-95 now, headed south. Sounds of Medicine, Operation and Body Sounds. We'll be listening to surgical operation on a boy with a cyst in his neck. Here we go.
Stay close to the object you're removing. Spread, cut. Spread, cut. Up close to the object.
All right, Hal, that made everybody sick. Let's hear the Ice-T song a little more. Oh, never mind.
Why
It's making
don't
me
you
sick, too.
have
All right,
iced
take that off. Forget it.
Iced tea
I know.
more often. Must drink. Must drink.
And finally, we have speech training for birds. We'll be listening to I'm a Bad Bird. Here we go.
I'm a bad bird. I'm a bad bird. I'm a bad bird. I'm a bad bird.
You know, Paul, what's really sad?
I'm
That's
a
the voice of Dan Rather.
bird.
Okay, that's the end of Dave's record collection. We'll be right back with Hey, Paul, how about some dialing music? All right. Okay. So just take a second, we'll get this out of the way, and then we'll... Oh, it's busy. Hey, is somebody on that phone? That phone's supposed to be empty at all times. Run it. Hey, get off that phone! Hey! Get her off the phone. We're trying to make a call here. Hang up the damn phone! Hey! What the hell is going on? We have to keep this line open at all times. Put that phone down. Here, put that phone down. Stay away from that phone. I'll be right back. Oh, my God. I wanted tonight's show to be perfect, too.
I know.
Okay, nobody better be on that phone.
6A.
Hi, Angela.
Hi. Yes.
It's me, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
How come you're letting somebody use that phone?
She had a call.
It don't make any difference. You know how you should regard that phone?
Pardon me?
You know how you should regard that phone?
How?
As the bat phone. Always, in case you... Hi. In case you get a call from... Oh, never mind. Listen, Angela, is this your first night out there or something?
No.
When did you start? I've never seen you out there before.
A couple weeks ago.
Okay, look, Angela, they do this show across the hall live at 5.
Uh-huh.
Any big stars on that show tonight?
Yeah.
Really? Like who?
Adam West.
Adam West.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, speaking of bat phone, see? And you tell me there's no such thing as ESP, because... and who else?
Leslie Ann Warren.
Wow, from where's she from?
I don't know.
All right, so are they there yet?
Yes.
What do you think?
I don't know.
Just between you and me, would they help our show if we had... No! It's those short right jabs that they're told. All right, Angela, I'll tell you what, who do we want, Paul? You want Adam West or do you want the other one? Wait a minute, damn it, this is not a democracy. Hello. Who was the other one?
Leslie Ann Warren.
Oh, right, from Murder, She Wrote.
She's
right?
gorgeous.
Huh?
I don't know about that.
All right, Angela, I tell you what, I'm going to leave this up to you. Sometimes we have the page out there bring guests from other shows in to take a bow here on our show.
Okay.
And this will be up to you, whomever of the two, or both, if you really want to have them both come in here.
Okay.
But make sure they understand that we don't want them sitting down.
Okay.
They just come right in, blow a kiss, and then hit the road.
Okay.
All right, and you come in with him, Angela.
Okay,
because all right, okay.
Thanks.
Okay, thanks. And
right.
any time, all right?
Okay.
All right, bye. Well, there. Well, we got a little surprise going there. Let's see. It's her opinion that we could use some help. Well, let me tell you something. That's why she's a page and I'm the host. Damn it, that's... She and I are about the same age, too. And look, she's just... And I don't see her hosting a little show like that. Hey, look, Paul, last night when I got home, I got out my record collection. I thought, this is fun. I listened to some of my old favorite records. I'll bring them into the program tomorrow and let the kids here in the studio listen to them.
You have some interesting records.
Yeah, I got them right here. That's... Yeah, take a look at this one. This is called Tuning Your Auto Harp with Meg Peterson. And we're going to be listening to a cut called Notes. Here we go. Are they coming in?
The next string is F, which should sound like this.
Hey, hold on. Are they coming in? Okay. Oh, get ready, Paul. Here, play something quick. They're coming in. Turn off the... Here, who are...
What a show!
Yeah, I don't know. What happened to Angela Lansbury, though?
What a show. Leslie Ann Warren?
Yeah, now I'm thinking there's a reason she didn't want to come in. I better call Angela. You know, you get a little paranoid because I know they're both over there. And I know that it can't hurt either of them to come in here and say hello. And so I'm thinking to myself now, why Adam West and not Leslie Ann Downs Warren?
Leslie Ann Warren.
What is her name?
Leslie Ann Warren.
Okay. Okay, this will just take a second, then we'll get back to the records, huh? She's coming? Who's coming? Oh, geez. All right. All right. Let's pretend we were doing something, Paul. Just pretend we were doing something. Record number. Nice to see you. Now, we're sure that was her.
That was her, all right.
Okay. All right, record number 2. Wow, it is. It's like a real show now, isn't it? Yeah. This is called The Magic Key to Colorful Conversation. We're going to be listening to introductions. Here we go.
This is Larry, Virginia. Watch out for him. And this is Bob Benjamin.
How do you do?
How are you? Larry Halsey, Virginia Melville.
Hi, Virginia.
Hello there.
Oh, if only I could carry on a conversation like that. This is called Behind Closed Doors at a Recording Session. Listen up, boys. This will be good.
Oh, great.
Behind Closed Doors at a Recording Session, confidential secrets revealed for the first time. Here we go. We'll be listening to Arranger Meets Vocalist.
However, this is a vocal single, so maybe we'd better introduce our arranger, Carl Brandt, to our vocalist, Joni Summers. Joni, meet Carl.
Hi, Carl.
Hi, Joni.
Sounds like they've been listening to that colorful conversation record. Here's a record called Sounds of North American Frogs, and we'll be listening to Mating, Chirp, and Vibrations. Here we go.
This warning chirp, accompanied by the warning vibration, makes it possible for the male to distinguish members of his own sex from female toads encountered at the breeding site.
All right. Thank you. Sounds like... Here we have record number 5, Kids Radio, starring Ronald McDonald. We'll be listening to That's How You Have a Super Duper Birthday Party. Here we go.
Good
Good songs, good stories, good friends, good games. Now that's how to have a really good, absolutely great, downright super-duper fantastic birthday party.
Yeah, and plus, don't forget the cheap, greasy food. Here's something called My Favorite Story, Goody Two-Shoes, told by Ephraim Zimbalist Jr. And we'll be listening to Goody Two-Shoes. Here we go.
Ak, ekik, ak, uk. Ad, ed, id, ud, ud. Af, if, uff. Ag, egg, ig, ug.
You know, Paul, I don't get this rap music. Am I a little too old? Here is a sound effects record, volume 14. We'll be listening to the Pope, Paul, leaving Yankee Stadium, October 1965. Here we go. He's going. That Pope is gone! Here's something. Kiss it goodbye! Touch 'em all! The Pope has left the building! Better golf through hypnosis, the cut I've selected for us here tonight is called Relax, Just Relax. Here we go.
Now relax.
Mm-hmm.
Relax.
Mm-hmm.
Relax.
Right.
Just relax.
Just relax. Bailey, are you all right, Bailey?
Yes, master. I'm relaxed and ready to play golf. How are we doing on time? We don't have time for any of these, do we? Huh? Yeah, we're okay. From the U.S. Department of Agriculture, how to buy meat. Yep, right there. And we'll be listening to the round steak quiz. Here we go.
I'm Sandra Brookover of the U.S. Department of Agriculture with a quiz. Round steak is considered a good economy cut. True or false?
True. No, false. That's true. No, false. Pass. I pass.
It's true. Round steak is not quite as tender and juicy as some other cuts, but it has very little waste and can be made tender.
I hate these round steak quizzes. The Rockford Area Chamber of Commerce presents Make It in Rockford, and we're listening to the title cut, Make It in Rockford. Here we go.
Make it in Rockford. Make it now. Make it in Rockford.
Bailey, how you doing, Bailey?
Must make it in Rockford. Must make it in Rockford now.
And finally, we have Sam Mulano's Art of Show Drumming. We'll be listening to something called Show Drum Tricks. Sam Mulano.
Many times you may have to catch a gunshot or call the police. Don't do that! Or you may have to catch a rim shot with a cymbal choke. Or you may have to catch another gunshot. Or you may have to catch a belly dance. We never know what may happen on the bandstand because many times these things happen at the spur of the moment. So, with this record, we're going to learn how to play a show. Follow a joke. We're going to learn how to play a show. This is the things the drummer should know. And this is how we're going to play a show.
All right. This, of course, answers the question, is there entertainment in hell? My record collection for another evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed that. The answer to our commercial, we'll be right back with Bruno Kirby. You know, I couldn't sleep last night, so I went down to the den and I started sifting through my record collection, and I found a few actual albums that I hadn't listened to in quite a while. And I put them on, and they were terrific. And I said to myself, there's your segment. There's your opening for the show tomorrow. Bring in the records and share them with the folks. Because everybody does that. You know, you have old records, you never really listen to them, and then one day you get them out and you think, wow, this stuff is great. So
I brought a few in here tonight.
Great.
We're going to listen to them. Do you have a little music for this?
Don't
make any difference. Don't make any difference.
No, I don't.
No, it would be non-essential.
Well, I would have had to come up with something on the spot.
Yeah, that's weird.
How difficult that is.
I don't want to break your ass.
Excuse me?
No, nothing. I'm sorry.
Couldn't quite hear that last time.
Thank you very much. I don't remember having a lovelier autumn in the Northeast than we're having now.
It is beautiful.
Yeah, by the way, that's not a record or anything, so don't worry. Kenny Rogers singing, I don't remember having a lovelier autumn than we're having in the Northeast now. Here's the first record. This is Billy D. Williams singing A Taste of Honey. Let's listen to this. Billy D. Williams. Yeah, that's right.
A taste much sweeter than wine.
Yes, sir, but nothing like the rich, full-bodied flavor of Colt 45 malt liquor. Here we have the International Morse Code, narrated by Philip S. Gross, Ph.D. Here we go. Take a listen.
Notice that the B had 3 dits, the D has 2 dits. E is merely dit.
Isn't that the kind of stuff Clarence Thomas was saying to Anita Hill? Was it something? Dean Martin singing Brahms' Lullaby.
Lullaby and good night with roses bedight.
Honey, the babysitter's here and he's in a tuxedo. Maybe not. Square that number, the musical arithmetic game. Here we go.
Write down the number and sakes alive. Multiply the number by a big fat 5. You're doing well, so try some tricks. Add to your answer the number 6.
I don't understand it. Even with this, the Japanese are still ahead of us in math skills. NBC newsman Chet Huntley reports on the International House of Pancakes.
When the public really likes something, you hear the expression, it's selling like hotcakes. That stands for the label of success on any product. But let me put it to you. What item can sell like hotcakes except
Ladies and gentlemen, this is broadcast journalism at its finest. We would never try anything like that now. German superstar Heino singing Aloha Hoy. German superstar Heino. Reminds me of some of the lovely luau's they used to have out there at Hitler's place. Sybil Shepherd sings Cole Porter. We're going to hear a little bit of Find Me a Primitive Man. Sybil Shepherd. I think somebody's breaking into my car. Thought I heard the... Management Workshop recordings. We're going to listen to something real estate workshop. I guess that's what this is.
As a real estate salesman, you provide a mighty important service to your community.
You are a buffer between seller and buyer.
You will prevent stubborn stands from being taken on issues that would prevent a meeting of the minds.
You are the advisor to your client.
Your terrifying voice will scare people into buying houses. Here we have Accordion a la mode with Art Van Dam. Let's listen to Sweet and Lovely. You know, this is good, but his career really didn't take off till he started making those kickboxing movies, and then right through that, just right through that. Telly Savalas, of course, it's Telly, and we're going to listen to You've Lost That Loving Feeling. Here we go.
And now there's no welcome look in your eyes.
when I reach for you. And little girl, you're starting to criticize those little things I do.
Yeah, you're starting to criticize the way I recite lyrics when I'm supposed to be singing. You're not mad at me now, are you, Paul?
No,
okay.
I didn't even hear the insult.
Oh, that's good. Well, there really wasn't an insult then. Yeah. Here we have an album called On Wine, How to Select and Serve. Let's listen to this. On Wine, How to Select and Serve.
I'm looking forward to sampling many more wines, even if it means giving up my pre-dinner highball.
That won't be necessary. A couple of drinks will relax you, and you'll enjoy your food and wine all the more.
Thank you, Senator Kennedy. Let's, oh, man. We'll do a commercial, and when we come back, Richard Simmons will join us. Coming up in this half hour of the big telecast, Richie Sambora over there with Paul and the band a bit later. A big solo number. Absolutely. From your big solo album. Also, Art Buchwald, who, perhaps unbeknownst to Richie Sambora, also dated Cher for a while. I don't even know. There's some bad blood there. I don't know.
Oh, boy, friction.
Tomorrow on the program, leggy supermodel Cindy Crawford will be here. Didn't she just get married?
I heard she did.
Shouldn't this woman be honeymooning at this point?
Yeah, this will be her honeymoon, I guess.
Oh, gosh, well, let's keep our fingers crossed. Also, the Roaches will be here.
They're
That's
great.
Tomorrow night. And fruitcake demonstration. Man, I'm telling you, it just gets better and better. That's Cindy Crawford and the Roaches and that fruitcake demonstration. So join us for that. Yeah, that'll be tomorrow night. Do we have time for this? Paul, look what I have here. Now, these are some of my own records from my own collection at home. I brought them in, and some of them are, I guess most of them are holiday records, and I just thought I would share my record collection.
Favorite. This is my favorite spot.
What is that? What is that generator noise? What is that hydroelectric pump sound we're hearing? Oh, thank God I was going out of my mind. Thought it was time for a checkup, you know? Okay, here's my first actual record album, the Jackson 5 Christmas album, and we're going to hear tonight a little bit of Rudolph, the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Here we go. Listen to this.
Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer, had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw
The Jackson 5 Christmas album. And you know, Rudolph, if you're really concerned about that nose, I think Michael can probably put you in touch with a really good specialist. Oh, look, Paul, it's a CD.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I have my
brought in some Christmas CDs.
My Boxcar Willie CD. You can't really appreciate Boxcar Willie unless it is in the CD format.
Yeah, and the CD box set that came
that's
out,
right.
that was really...
This is called Christmas with Boxcar Willie, and we're going to listen now to Willie talk about how he writes his Christmas songs. Here we go.
Several years ago, I was watching Hee Haw during Christmas, and I picked up a tablet and wrote this little song called Hee Haw Honey.
You know, that's how most really good Christmas stories begin. You're sitting at home watching Hee Haw. Christmas in Zitherland. Let's listen to Jingle Bells. Here we go. Paul, I was shocked to learn that we secretly sold some missiles to Zitherland back in the 80s. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah.
How can you have that album in your
collection?
collection?
Mostly Islamic, Zitherland. New York Islanders, home for the holidays. We're going to be hearing Santa Claus is Coming to Town, the New York Islanders. Here we go.
You better watch out. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not cry. You better not pout.
No pouting, no crying, no high sticking, no slashing, no butt ending, no boarding, no cross body blocking, no fighting, no good. Good. Joy Noel. We'll be listening to Ding Dang Strumpf. Once again, Ding Dang Strumpf. Here we go.
Ding dang strumpf, en strumpf sur la neige. Quelle joie de retrouver l'hiver et son cortège. Oh, ding dang.
I don't have a joke here. I just enjoy saying Ding Dang Strumpf. James Brown, Santa's got a brand new bag from James's holiday Christmas collection. Let's make Christmas mean something this year. Here we go, James Brown.
Feels so good. Come on.
You know, a nice gift for James this or any other Christmas would be a lozenge. Get that New York snow ready. Here we have the Roger Whittaker Christmas album, and it's a bit of Christmas song is what we're going to listen to. The Christmas song, Roger Whittaker.
The fire's warm and quiet now. The embers are aglow. For every Christmas, love must be the greatest gift I know.
Says
my love.
All right, fine. Thank you. It's a very, very nice song. Too bad about the dandruff. Is it going to work this time? Is it going to work? Swear to me, Al, that it's going to work.
Press down hard.
Well, you press down on it. You just see if... No, wait a minute. You got to... Okay. Thanks, Al. New York snow, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks, Al. All right, we're... Oh, yeah. Finger licking good, says Al. We're going to do a commercial. We'll be right back here with Richie Sambora.